Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Jazz. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
Right now for the Jazz, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Beal. Pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. Ingles can't get it to go. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And it's Beal picking up the assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Gafford. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Dinwiddie against Conley. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And Paschall pulls it down. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Harrell. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Beal. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Beal can't get it to go.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And here is Mitchell. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And Beal kicks to Harrell. The rebound by the Jazz.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
to the middle. Here's Go. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. To the inside. Gobert with the block. The shot's good from Gafford. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Mitchell, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And the basket by Pascal.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 12th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Here's Harrell. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. From 15 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here's Mitchell. On the wing, Ingles. Over Caldwell Pope. Ingles can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Beal against Pascal. Dinwiddie wide open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Going inside. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Washington trailing. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Beal. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And the basket by Ingles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Wizards with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lets it go from the wing. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
The Wizards making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. Here's Bryant. Here's Gafford. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Gafford against Clarkson. Misses in close. Wizards trail by 6. There's Beal with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Caldwell Pope outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Mitchell with it. Now Beal defending. Mitchell against Beal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Bryant. Back to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Over Ingles. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That free throw missing. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Avdia comes in for Beal. And he sinks the second. Utah leading. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Picked up by Bryant. From deep Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Avdia following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Dinwiddie, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
To the paint, Hachimura kicks to Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Jazz second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when Brian had that special night from the floor a few years ago, when he went 14 for 14, only one player in NBA history had more makes without a miss in a game. You might know his name. Wilt? Yeah, pretty good company.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. Bryant hits them both. Utah leading by 7. Clarkson with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he makes that one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points his last outing. Here's Bryant. And the shot is long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. He's against Hachimura. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Gay comes over with a double team. The Wizards with another miss.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Mitchell. So he gets them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by O'Neal. And the pass to Clarkson. Washington with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. You know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Now, here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good. Clarkson. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Wizards trail by 13. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by O'Neal. Right side, the pass to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Kuzma following the bucket by the Jazz. Takes it inside. Pass to Hachimura. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Now, this is the confidence you love seeing from Hachimura, shooting without any hesitation. Nice.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. 13-point lead. With 2 seconds left. The shot missing. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Utah out in front. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Oh, Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first basketball, football is what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Avdia out there with Contavious Caldwell Pope. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Hachimura in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And so it's Utah here with the ball after the basket by Washington. Outside Conley. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I really like it when Caldwell Pope leaks out on the break. He just finds a way to get past defenders and creates chances for himself in the open floor.
Outside Conley. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Here's Kuzma. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kuzma. Conley, the pass to Whiteside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Whiteside, no good. Wizards have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Utah leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Washington shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And stolen by Whiteside. Oh, Whiteside in position. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here is Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
While he was doing that, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. He had a tremendous night facilitating.
Wizards trail by 10. Caldwell Pope outside. From the stripe. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by Rui Hachimura. It's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections as one of his stats. He makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
So for the Wizards, Ryan, he's checked in for Hachimura. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Davis Bertans. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Avdia. The Jazz also changing it up. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Gay. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell in for Royce O'Neal. Kuzma can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Whiteside shooting. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. The rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. Still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Ryan passes to Kuzma. Can they get it? Outside for Caldwell Pope. Passes to Beal. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Not enough on that one as it misses. Jazz leading by 15. Now here's Conley. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the bucket by the Jazz. Over Conley. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. From deep Ingles. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass, Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 19. Here's Beal. Ingles with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Wizards making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Washington shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Mitchell finds Whiteside. Jazz passing it around. Beal against Mitchell. Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. So it's Washington now. 19-point game. Beal against Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Beal. We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think, was extra special.
Yeah, well, Brad got to start for Team Durant and was close friends with Jason Tatum, but Bill started mentoring Jason from a young age, both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, you know Bradley Beal, he's always been a terrific player, but he evolved his game in impressive ways. I mean, he's really taken himself to a whole new level.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So a chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Mitchell. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Dinwiddie, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had 16 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. On the wing, Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dinwiddie outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And here's Clarkson. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. A Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. The teardrop falls in. Dinwiddie's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
1:51 left in the first half of the game. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And you know, for the Wizards, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's good for 2. 6 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Nice ball handling by Clarkson. Good shooter off the dribble.
1:20 left in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Dinwiddie. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie outside. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Ingles outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
The drive by Mitchell. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, with Rudy Gobert a mainstay for your team, what is he giving you?
Well, he's been so consistent. He's offensive rebounding, just keeping plays alive, and a little bit of everything. He's playing well.
And that means good things for your squad, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 14 points, 2 block shots, and a monster amount of rebounds. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Conley. Pass to Pascal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Conley against Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Picked him clean. Caldwell Pope against Pascal. Beal makes it off the glass. Beal's got 6.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And it's Conley penetrating. The shot off that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Beal with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Doubled by Conley. Here's Dinwiddie. Cranes the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Here's Harrell. Outside for Beal. The pass to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Harrell finds Caldwell Pope over Pascal. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Wizards trail by 16. Beal, that's for 2. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Bertines comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Eric Paschall. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. He's off on the second. Jazz leading by 15. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gay controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
O'Neal dishes to Gay. They get it back. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Shoots over Gafford. That's good from Gay on the assist by Whiteside. And it's 8 points for Gay.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Conley against Dinwiddie. Pass to Hachimura. There's Beal with the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Conley against Gafford. Here's O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 19.
You see that agility Hachimura has, able to navigate his way to the bucket well.
Jazz have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wizards have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. With some arc, and it's in there. Dinwiddie's got 9 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Whiteside, high post. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Abdias checked in for Bradley Beal. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Here's Clarkson. He has 6. Pass to Gay. It's stolen by Bertans. Doubled by Conley. Knocked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Wizards trail by 15. Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. Here's Bertines, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Shot from the inbound, and that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter. Utah leading by 13. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Gay against Bertans. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Gafford. Avdia. Poked loose. Conley with it. Now Avdia defending. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Utah the rebound. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, not many guys in the league are bigger than Whiteside, which makes him a legit threat to dunk.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Avdia. Back to Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz leading by 15. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Whiteside trying to break free. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Clarkson.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Avdia with it. Right side, Conley. He kicks to Clarkson.
Come get it, come get it.
Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 23. A floater. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley into the lane. Good. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Look, you're asking for trouble when you let Conley penetrate inside. You're playing with fire.
Wizards trail by 21. Avdia kicks to Gafford. Here's Dinwiddie. They grab their own miss. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
What a story Rui Hachimura is, the first ever Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. And he's a great ambassador for our game.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Good on the triple. Ingles has got 10 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Caldwell Pope against Clarkson. And here's Avdia. On the wing, Bryant. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Gay. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Avdia and Bryant wide open. He shoots, and another miss by Washington. Bryant against Ingles. Inside, here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for. A relentless athlete who just flat out gets it done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kuzma inside. Ingles covering. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got 8 rebounds in this game. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Hachimura. To the middle. Will it go? And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Mitchell passes to Gay. Clarkson against Bryant. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Lets it go with a 3. Washington with the rebound. Avdia with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Avdia, the pass to Bryant. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Kuzma. 6 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Harrell. Kentavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Clarkson outside. Ingles, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going in.
Kuzma passes to Harrell. Now here's Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Kuzma. The offensive rebound, Gobert. And stolen by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Washington.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
The drive by Clarkson. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. There's Beal with the three. Gobert pulls it in.
Just the look he wants and still no look. Tough night for him.
Driving inside. Now the pass to Pascal. Ingles in the corner. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Washington calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Dinwiddie finds Beal. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Pascal. On the wing, Ingles. The dish now to Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Harris is it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Clarkson with the ball. Passes to Mitchell. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. And the basket is good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Jazz leading by 20. Now, here's Clarkson. Dishes it to Mitchell. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here is Ingles. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Wizards have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Mitchell against Beal. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Harrell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Then for the Jazz, Azubuike's checked in, and Royce O'Neal subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
What's up?
That one misses for Pascal.
Hard to imagine Eric Pascal going 41st in the draft. If that was done over, he'd be a lottery pick.
Yeah, I mean, you get knocked down due to staying in college for years. I mean, it allowed him to be an NBA ready and polished as a player. Great pickup for this team.
Azubuike the pass to Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. There's the pass to Gafford. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Eric Pascal. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Inside, it's stolen by Bertans. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Back to Clarkson. Right block shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Neto. He dishes it to Kispert. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, The power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Now, Ingles. O'Neal passes to Azubuike. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Kispert, no good. Jazz leading by 23. And he drives in, and he gets it to go.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Kispert. Offensive rebound. Virginus. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Puts it up from 15. Azubuike, no good.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
On draft night 2011, the Spurs made one of the all-time great trades, acquiring the rights to Kawhi Leonard from the Pacers for George Hill.
And don't forget, San Antonio also got the draft rights to Davis Bertans. Now, Bertans wouldn't play for the Spurs until 2016, but he's turned into one of the best shooting bigs in the game, finishing top 10 in three-point shooting a couple of times. Not bad for a 6'10" forward.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Conley.
And the toughness Conley provides, I mean, it can't be underrated. He's a guy his younger teammates, they really look up to.
And Washington making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Washington shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Dinwiddie dishes to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Dinwiddie. And too long on the shot.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Conley with it. Passes it to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
But yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the activity level there? Harrell able to convert and with a chance to add another one. And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Gafford. Rebounded by the Wizards. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Rudy Gobert.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
They get it again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
To the inside, Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's Gobert, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Inside. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.